Welcome to JT's Vintage Card Room, hosted by me, JT. Got a pretty big mail day today, and I wanted to share with all of you what I got. It's just 2 cards, so this will be a pretty quick video, but I think they're pretty big-time cards. One I got, I'll start with this one, actually. This is a E92 Christy Mathewson. And I got this from Garrett at Ballpark Memories. Just was sifting through his eBay store. And this is a card I've wanted for quite some time. I just absolutely love the background of the card. It just, I don't know, it just speaks to me. And I think that's kind of the cards I get these days are the ones that really speak to me. But that sunset background, the throwing, all that stuff. Now, it's not a perfect card by any means, but it has no creases, no wrinkles. It's a little blurry, maybe a little bit out of focus, but I think it's spectacular. And it's a price that I can afford because this could be a really, really expensive card if it's in really, really good shape. And this really is in good shape, but it is miscut. And that allowed me to get it. You can see right along here that it was miscut, presumably by the manufacturer, which is why it is authenticated by SGC. And this is the Dockman and Sons version of the card, which is the easiest. So E92, in case you don't know, has 4 versions. There's the Dockman and Sons version of E92, which is a gum company, and they have 40 cards in that collection. And there's also the Croft Candy and Croft Cocoa. They both have 50 cards in the set. Dockman has 40. And the Nadja, I might be saying that wrong, Nadja Caramel has 62, all under the E92 designation and in the card collecting catalog. The Croft Cocoa is the toughest. So a lot of people end up just doing, if they, as you know, I'm a set collector, they end up just doing the Dockman and Sons because it's a smaller set. There's only 40. It is, it has all the major cards in it. And they are more plentiful. And that is a possibility because there's so many of these cards that the backgrounds on them are just so spectacular. I'm really, I'm enamored with a lot of them. I wrote down in my little black book. There it is. The ones I'm interested in. Some are going to be really hard to get, like the Hannes Wagners. But this is a pretty big card. Even the back is kind of cool. These are from 1909. And this was on my wish list. I know a lot of guys have been doing videos, top 10 wish list, and this was crossed off. And it was really a whim thing. I just happened to be on eBay, kind of a little bored, looking to pass the time, and sifting through some of my favorite dealers' websites. And I reached out to Garrett and I said, "Hey, what can you do for me on this card?" And we negotiated, basically once or twice back and forth. It was very amiable, and he was great in getting it out to me. So hats off to you, Garrett. It was, I think it's a win-win for both of us. I think he got probably more than if he sold it through eBay, and I got it cheaper. So a win-win all the way around. And another wish card for me that I got, and this, I'll give a quick shout out to Brad's Vintage Collection. I had watched his video on Hires Root Beer cards not too long ago. I have the Maze. I'm a big Maze guy. I have the Maze both in the test. It's a beat up one, but I have one that there's not a lot of those out there. And then I have the actual Hires Root Beer without the tab on the Willie Mays in a beautiful 4. I wanted the Aaron, and Always wanted the Aaron, but it's kind of, it's kind of expensive. You don't see them that often. I kind of wanted one with the tab. And I really, after watching Brad's video a few weeks back that he put on there, I suggest you check it out. He has all of them with the tabs, all of them graded. Not all of them graded, but most of them are graded. And what a great collection of cards. So I was really impressed with your collection on that, Brad. But he really inspired me to get this one, which is the Hank Aaron with the tab. And in a very similar situation like I had with the Mathewson, just popping around on eBay, what about this wish card? Pop that into the search, and this one came up. Now, this is a 7 miscut. And I guess it's miscut because along this border here, you can see that it's a little off, but good Lord, who cares? That's spectacular. It's really, really sharp card. Has the tab. I don't know. I don't know what else I could ask for this card, and I got it, I think, at a really, really good price. The guy worked with me on it a little bit, which was great. Interestingly enough, it had to go to be authenticized. I'm saying that all wrong. That's terrible. The authenticity guarantee with eBay. I got it eventually. And the guy had it where he called it a baseball card in the description. So when it got shipped off to PSA, they don't call it a baseball card. They call it a piece of memorabilia. So they couldn't authenticate it. So PSA would not authenticate its actual own card that they graded because it was miscategorized. So I guess I kind of get it. I don't know, but they sent it to me. So if you ever run into that situation, I've been assured that by eBay people, they will not send you a card that they don't believe is authentic. So there's no doubt to its authenticity. It's just that the description that the gentleman who was selling the card included the words baseball card, and apparently PSA does not call this or think of this as a baseball card. But God, that is awesome. I just love that image of Aaron. He looks really happy. And with the tab is just really, I don't know, I'm thrilled to have it. I really am. And I just think it's neat. The Hires Root Beer basically is, located about an hour from where I live today. Obviously, they don't exist anymore. At least I don't think they do. At least not in the same capacity they did back in the 50s. But what a great set. I am so thrilled to have both of these cards. I want to show that Mathewson one more time. That's just that's just a great looking card. Who cares if that's just a little off on the miscut? I mean, if it wasn't miscut, this might be a 3, maybe a 4. I saw some of the ones that went for a lot more than this card went for, and they look awful. So I am very happy to have this example in this kind of condition. Damn the miscut, who cares? Back is super clean. The white is, in the background is really sharp. I mean, some of these are big time stains, holes, creases galore. I mean, this doesn't have any of that. So I thought this was a bargain. I'll tell you, it was well under $2,000. So I think that's a tremendous buy. And that's with taxes and shipping and all the other stuff that goes along with eBay. So I think I did pretty good with that. Anyway, that's it for today. I just wanted to give you a quick update on that, and hope you enjoy your day. And just remember, we're just trading paper for cardboard. Do it responsibly, but it's just paper for cardboard. Enjoy your day.